Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we are taking a look at these Marvel trading cards by Upper Deck. Now, I haven't had a pack of trading cards in forever, but a friend of my kids got them for their birthday not all that long ago, a gift card to GameStop. So I went trying to figure out what to buy, and amongst a few other things, I ended up saying, all right, let me just get a couple of these just to kind of, use up the rest of the gift card. Now, back in the days, I always used to be a huge fan of trading cards. And I actually was planning on reviewing on the channel some older sets that you can kind of find them online, but they're kind of pricey now because they're not made anymore. But it's definitely something I was looking forward to, and kind of really just kind of diving into that, what those eras was like when it comes to that. So that's something that's going to take me a while to get to, because I got to dig those up. I have them in certain places. I want to really kind of, get them ready. But in the meantime, I say that to say that was part of the inspiration of wanting to pick these up, to see what are trading cards like today. You don't really see them in many places because there aren't a lot of hobby shops anymore, a lot of places. So let's check this out. Let's see how you even open this. It looks very much like, okay, so there's a pack inside. So this is just wrapping on the outside. I think what's crazy though is it says it only comes with 6 cards for $5.99. That's like not good at all. To be honest with you, that's not good at all. Like I said, I purchased these on GameStop. If they are available on Amazon, I will throw the link in the description, but I don't know if they are. Collect metal cards. Let's see. Look for original art sketch cards. So maybe those are like specialized cards. I'm not too sure. And already I'm having a hard time getting into this. Here we go. And let's see what these cards are about. I get the feeling that they may not have a lot of information. Oh, okay. There is some information on them. Sometimes you have card companies which will, Upper Deck is known for making a lot of cards. Obviously, they're a card company brand, but Captain Marvel. This one has a little bit of like a, it may not appear on camera, but the gray part looks almost like a foil. There you go. It shows her information, real name, powers, enhance physiology, superhuman strength, agility, stamina, photon blast, energy absorption, and flight. You got a little bit of a bio too. So some basic information. And I'm glad that they have some information on it, though sometimes back in the days you would have more information on the older cards, and sometimes you had some cards that had less information. So this is a okay middle ground. Avengers versus the Hood. I heard of the Hood, but I don't really know them that well. This is also some kind of foil card. So, yep. Black Bolt. Okay, so that's the standard looking type of card, because this has that kind of metal foil as well as Captain Marvel. Am I saying that right? Captain Marvel, yes. As she has. I was about to say Captain something else, but I forget. So anyway, Black Bolt. Quasi-sonic scream, flight, inhuman physiology. Blackagar Boltagon. You could tell that name was an afterthought. Here, Avengers versus Masters of Evil. I guess it kind of describes, the battle that's taking place. Speedball. Energy absorption. Hyperkinetic shockwave. This is powers. And then last we have Living Lightning. Electric energy form, electrokinesis, flight, electronic manipulation. So yeah, I've heard of this person, but very vaguely. I think they were a different incarnation before, not this guy. I think it was a female who used to be, but I'm not too sure. The cards seem okay. For the price, definitely not. I guess that's just a product of the times. And I guess the price wouldn't be bad if they came with, like, I would say at least, I would say like 12 cards. If it at least came with 12 cards, I think it should come with more than that. But if it at least came with 12 cards, I think back in the days, cards used to come like 15 in a pack, if I can remember correctly. I'm not sure, but I know it felt like it was a lot for the price too, because you only paid like $1 and some change. But for $5 in these modern times, at least give us like 15 cards, I would say 12 to 15 cards versus what they're giving. Women of Marvel. So I don't know. It says since it's Upper Deck, I don't know if this is the same thing in terms of like under the same checklist. That I don't know. But it's made from the Upper Deck all the same. So I don't know if it's part of the same series. But we'll be able to tell by the look of the cards if it's kind of the same thing, just different branding on the top. And it looks to be, at least from the back, it looks similar. Maybe it's just a different series. Okay, so we got Valkyrie versus Hela. I guess this is just women. Why would you make a set that's just women? I don't know if that is or not. I could be wrong. Maybe it isn't. But oh, I'm sorry, you guys. You can read the back if you want. Battle Time. Nightmare versus Squirrel Girl. Captain Marvel. Elsa Bloodstone. I've never heard of this person. She looks almost like some kind of vampire hunter. Let's see. First appearance, Bloodstone. So she had her own comic book. Powers, stone. Abilities, Bloodstone, gem power, vampire. There we go. Vampire bite, immunity, occultist. No, vampire bite immunity. I'm sorry. Hand-to-hand combat, martial arts. All right, kind of in that realm. I'm sure she's crossed Blade before at some point in time, or some kind of Blade counterpart to some degree. Emma Frost. It does have that foil aspect to it, again, which you can kind of see there. But these are all really just women characters. I don't know why you would do that, because normally in all the other sets in the past, it was always just all the characters mixed together. So that's kind of weird that they're doing that. So, yeah. I don't know how many different versions of cards are out there at this point in time. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really impressed. But that's because I came from the era where, the cards back in the days when they first started Marvel cards just were really good, and I'm definitely going to try to show those on the channel as soon as I get a chance. But definitely. So these are like, I would pass, but at the same time, if you guys are into collecting cards and, this is the kind of only option right now, I get it, to jump into it. In that case, I definitely would hone in more on the Avengers one than I would the one for the females, because it's only women. You're never going to get any other characters just than these women in it. And I like something that will show multiple characters. Like here, you have the women in it, but then you also have men in it, and whatever the case is. So those kind of things just kind of disturb me a little bit, because you would never see them make a pack saying the Men of Marvel. That just doesn't make sense. So I don't kind of like where they're going with that when it comes to that. Back in the days too, the card sets used to have like 150 cards in them, mixed up all the types of, men, women, every type of character you could think of. They try to put as many as they can. There were so many characters. And then when you have a new set, you'd find out there was other characters you didn't even know about. So it was just, I like the way it was done back then. So anyway, it's up to you guys if you guys want to jump in this. Like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can find a link for these on Amazon. If I can, I'm going to put the link in the description. And as always, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.